Hey, what's up, guys? It is me, and I don't even. What did I call myself last time? Did I say Nate?
Yeah.
Probably. We'll just leave this in. Don't cut this out. It can
Oh,
stay
I definitely won't.
in. It's me, Nate, and I'm here with Ryan, and we're
So,
here. We're back. We're back with your week one power rankings.
as you can see, I did not win, so that's embarrassing.
I just want to say that I did say in the first power rankings that I totally could see myself losing to the team that I just lost to.
Yeah, and Jag lost because of a burn. He didn't even lose because he played bad. I lost because of a paralysis, so.
But anyway, we're done making excuses.
Oh,
We
I'm
might
not
make
done
more
making
excuses later.
excuses.
Yeah,
I have to
we
make
totally might
excuses
make more
for other
excuses later.
people.
True.
Annoying. Alright. Um, at number 12 in our power rankings, as you can see, they're actually at the bottom of the standings too. Houston Toxins.
So they were actually there last week too, so not a whole lot of movement here.
Not a surprise.
Um, but yeah, so they decided that the week they faced a Kieran White not to bring anything that countered Kieran White.
Alright, real
Um,
quick. They literally swapped in an Altaria on a Kirim White that was obviously gonna click Ice Beam. What's a Kirim White gonna click when it's staring down a Masquerade?
yeah, that's rough. It just died, and that really wasn't surprising at all.
I don't think he made a single read the entire game. And I think there was mild hacks in here with the Mew getting, something happened. I don't
I'm
remember.
I'm trying to think right now if this is the one that I was talking about earlier, or if that was the next guy. But
I don't
we're
remember.
super professional, guys. So
I heard
professional.
mild hacks in the post-battle discussion, but I also know that it didn't matter at all. Oh, I remember. He was a baton passing Mew, and he was trying to pass Calm Minds to the Noivern, which was Scarf.
Ah,
But
see,
why?
that's insider knowledge right there. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he showed his Mew set after the game, which also confused the hell out of me. It was Psychic, Heal Bell, Calm Mind, Baton Pass. And he missed an Air Slash.
There were a lot of air slash
Hurricane.
misses actually.
Yeah,
I swear, I think like two or three
I think
missed.
that was the mild hacks.
Yeah.
And Kieran White just swept.
Hmm.
This was the game I spent the least time covering because it was obvious what happened. You
Yes.
prepped nothing for Kieran White and you lost because of it. Uh,
Yeah. I mean, this is the kind of league like with the Ubers, you definitely have to make sure you're prepping for, if nothing else, prep for that one Pokemon.
I want you to know you cut out halfway through that sentence and cut back in, so no one knows what you just said, but I think they all understand what you were saying.
Okay. Do you want to recap, or do you want me to do
Nah,
that, or
we all
just
know. We
we're
all
just gonna
know.
let that go? Okay.
Uh, at number 11 in our very professional, very accurate power rankings, we have the Camden Crocodiles.
This is another one of those teams that did not move from the preseason rankings, and I think it is the only other one. I think everything else changed.
Yeah, I'm pretty no, the Frostless remained at their spot.
No, they
I,
moved up one.
oh right, I'm a moron.
Yeah, I have previous rankings right above it.
I'm
Look.
not looking at that.
Oh, I'm looking at that. Super professional,
I
guys.
have 8
We're the
tabs
best.
open.
We're the best. Okay,
Uh,
so the Crooks.
uh,
That's what we're talking about now.
and I don't know. I'm pretty sure they brought super defensive Arceus Poison, which
Which still
why?
died to attack not which still died to attack rage.
Oh,
Um,
straight up, he
which
clicked to recover when he was at full HP and let the
I
Kieran
think
Black get a sub.
I think he was expecting the Kieran Black to outspeed. I mean, obviously that had to have been what he was thinking, but yeah, I guess I just don't know how much speed he was running on his Arceus or how much speed was on the Kyurem. Maybe the Kyurem was running no speed or something like that, and that surprised him.
Still, even then, like, is he really gonna 2 KO you with anything but a Z move if you're defensive? You got out. Alright, let's keep talking. Uh, he did get a good chunk of damage on my Lodic early on, but he could not kill it to save his life. So it ended up being Sharpedo getting Toxic Stalled to death. Then Victini came in and U-turned for some reason into Doublade onto a Scald. Then Doublade got Scald again. Shadow Claw brought it down to 23 with a crit. Jeez. Scald to a KO. From the range, a crit that may or may not have mattered. And reads were made. Reads were made. Guzzlord almost just clean swept here. Maybe it would have if it wasn't for that crit. And the Choice Scarf got knocked off of Ditto, so that was game.
Yeah. Nice little speed tie Draco.
Yeah. Still had no chance. Because the Marshadow was scarfed anyways.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he played around very well, getting good differential here. So, I'm impressed.
Yeah, definitely room for improvement, but like you can, like, that was maybe poor wording there, but like,
the room for improvement is getting a 6-0.
Are we talking? What? Okay.
Oh wait, wait.
We're talking about the other guy.
Yeah, you're right. I was not talking about. Yeah, when I was talking about the differential, I was definitely not talking about him. Yeah, I don't see any bright points from this game. You literally got stalled to death and lost the game because my Lodic just wouldn't die. It refused to die. That's all you really have to say.
Right.
And then you just got cleaned up by sweepers.
Speaking of getting stalled to death, in 10th, we have the Lily Cove Lycanrocs. Look at that transition. Wasn't that amazing?
Big brain transitions. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, speaking of getting stalled to death, they had nothing for Suicune.
Hold on. This isn't about Wolf, but Ray bought Stealth Rock Tyrantrum, and I think that's savage. Alright, continue.
Hey, I mean, if it's your rock type. But yeah, the Suicune just came in, like, I mean, we just kind of let, Ray get, not Ray. Wait, yeah. Wait, what? Did
Yeah.
you do this backwards?
No.
No.
This is on Wolf. We're on Wolf, dudes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking at the previous rankings. I'm dumb. Yeah, so in 10th we have the Wingles, not the Lycanrocs.
Did I not catch that? Okay.
So, yeah, the Lycanrocs used to be in 10th, and they just gave their 10th spot to the team that they beat. Good times. So, yeah, we really let Ray just get his, like, what was basically his MVP of last season in Suicune, and he just brought it and did that whole thing again versus the Wingles. And that probably is something I should have saved for the blurb about him, but that's okay.
I mean, you did not have a your physical attacker who could hit Suicune effectively was Chestnut. And it died to extra sensory from the Suicune.
Which was good prep on Ray's part.
Yeah, but like Suicune gets 4 coverage moves. And that's one of them. We're on a Psychic Berry next time.
I mean, Ice Beam probably would have done the same, to be honest.
You're right, though. I'm dumb.
Um, but yeah,
Hey,
um,
Lele almost came in and won. Almost. If it wasn't for the stupid Blacephalon.
yeah, the Scarf Blisef is a menace.
I had it at a point last season. And then made my team infinitely better.
Yeah, yep, that is pretty fair.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know what to say. Rocks being up kind of killed this game for him. And
yeah, it's just
Scarf Blacephalon was a great bring to counteract a Scarf Lele. I don't think he had any chance anyways. Because Espeon would have lived a hit and Psyshocked something. And nothing on his team ate a Psyshock at that point. Anyways. Because it needs Moonblast. Maybe I'm just hyping up Espeon because I like Espeon. Oh, you're gone. Okay, I can hype up Espeon now. Oh, you're back. Damn it. Is he here?
I'm back.
There we go.
I'm back. It was very fast. Um, Wolf has some super sick nicknames though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Just wanted to point that out.
Pyro Goat. Sock Eater is god tier.
Sock Eater's good, but for real though, D's knots. That is the best.
Nah, Sock Eater was the best one. I have to stick by my guns. Mostly because I said it was the best one in the week review thing.
See that?
Number 9, right? Oh, God.
Yes.
This
So
one's
that
gonna hurt.
is, yeah.
The Lavender Gengar is coached by my best friend. Yikes. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I thought she was doing really well until that Gator came in.
Yeah.
Like, it really looked like she had a chance to win that game, and then just that it just there was nothing
Gator.
after that DD. Yeah.
Underprepped for Gator.
Which
And
honestly, can you?
of course you cut out mid-sentence again. What I was gonna say is, honestly, that's partially my bad, because I helped her build. And, yeah, looking at this team, didn't bring enough for Gator. I don't know what else we could have brought for Gator. Yeah, you kind of get beat by offensive physical water types.
Yeah, that's. I mean, you could have brought Manaphy, I guess.
We did bring Manaphy.
Oh yeah, I suppose. But like,
I
yeah.
don't even remember what the Manaphy had, if I'm being real with you. I can check somewhere. I'm pretty sure it was Z? Wait, was it? I don't know.
But yeah, Manaphy and Virizion are your really only checks to that, and even at that, even so, they're not.
She was a savage staying in turn 1 and putting rocks up into Blaziken's face.
Yeah, and Ben just kept on clicking Stone Edge.
Did he reveal a fighting move in this game?
I don't think he did. I'm not sure though. But like, he clicked Stone Edge 3 times in a row, and it was never super. He's like, no, I'm catching something with this Stone Edge.
Oh, actually, Manaphy was leftovers with Surf, Energy Ball, U-Turn, Rain Dance.
Huh. That's kind of cool.
It was to stop the sun. Cause it speed ties with Zard, eats a solar beam anyways, and puts rain up. Did you seriously cut out again? Yeah, there are some awesome brings in this game. Wish Protect, Raichu, Life Orb, Calm Mind, Clef. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, now
Okay, can we talk about how much that liquidation did in the sun? Liquidation did liquidation did 58% to Raichu in the sun.
Yeah, that is pretty nuts. I'm gonna have to just rely on you for that because you're watching the replays and looking at the power rankings sheet.
Yeah, she could have saved a little more differential if she went, T-Tar first. Actually, it may have been a roll there. But it was like 1% roll. If she went T-Tar first instead of Zygarde and let the Gator take, damage from Sandstorm.
Oh, yeah.
What am Yeah, she had no chance to win anyways, because she was Banded Zygarde, but there was a chance to get some more differential out of that.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you Mega Crit Latios and crit Quagsire, I don't think there was a chance.
Yeah. I mean, there's no match was less than a 3-0. So differential at this point, you got plenty of time to make that up. Are we ready to move on?
Yeah.
Okay. So in 8th/7th, we actually have a tie between myself and you.
Yeah. We're going with my replay first.
But yeah, we're going to do his replay first because my opponent ends up being 6th. So we're just going to do it that way so we can talk about both those together.
Alright. So, fun fact. He misty-beated his Exceligor and was going to nuke my Torrentine turn 1 with Final Gambit. That would have been a whole yikes.
Yeah, I mean, that thing claims something every time well, not every time it comes in because it only comes in once. But you got to pick one.
Gardevoir.
Right. You just got to pick something.
Yeah,
to,
I kind of
to die
lost that
turn
game
1
because I couldn't heal by my Arceus late.
Right. Yeah, that would have been super helpful.
But I don't think I had any chance. Like, he bulk upped on the Protect. He killed my Salamence with a crit Ice Punch. Didn't matter. I just had to sack something. So I was playing from behind from the get-go.
Right.
And, damn it. Like, I would have won that game if I just clicked Hurricane again. Because he predicted a switch, and I clicked Heat Wave with Torrentine. If I just clicked Hurricane. If I clicked Z Hurricane, it would have been guaranteed. Also, if I just clicked... If my first Hurricane, if it landed, it would have been a lot easier in that game to know what Magearna was. Because it was AV.
Right.
What ended up costing me was a last-second switch from being physically defensive on Seismitoad to specially defensive. And
which, to be fair, if you didn't do that, you just straight up lost to Shift Gear Magearna. So that's. I mean, granted, he didn't bring that, but if you didn't, you would have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kinda.
Oh, I'm a Mola. I hate it. Man, I hate you. I got a crit Ice Beam.
Didn't you have it last season?
Yeah. It's one of those mons where you hate it if you don't have it.
Oh yeah. But when it's on your team, when you're fighting it.
Yeah. You see,
this was a really good game, though.
I almost came. Actually, this may have been the longest game of the week. Now that I'm thinking about it.
It's between you and me. They're both pretty long.
Seismitoad claimed to kill. Boom. And then it died to Drain Punch, but it claimed to kill.
Yeah, that's what really matters.
Okay. What really matters is I nuked the fucking Alomomola. That's what really matters. And Thunder Wave, of course it didn't miss. Whenever I use it, it missed. But I can't miss the one time I needed to. Because I won this game if it didn't miss. Or if it... I won this game if it missed. Actually, granted, my Arceus was not faster than Gallade, but it lived a Drain Punch.
Yeah, that was. I think that actually came into play a couple of times where you were forced to switch out when you could have potentially killed the
Yeah,
Gallade
I
because you
also
had some
got
damage off on
I
it.
also lost differential because I got paralyzed the second to last turn when I lived on 1 HP with uh,
Oh yeah.
on outrage. Yeah, this was the longest game, 45 turns. My only shot there was here, wait on, hold on. My only shot there was if the Garchomp hit itself in confusion, I could have hidden the HP ice, killed it, and then confusion hacks the rest of my way through the game. Actually, no, I only needed to confuse Zapdos once. Needed to confuse it, and it needed to hit itself twice, which isn't likely, but it's not crazy. But it's fine. I lost a game, and I lost it fair and square. I did get one crit ice beam, but you know. So the hacks was definitely even, y'all. I'm an evil human being. Are you still there? Oh, you're gone. Oh, fun fact. I will never not draft Torn T if it's there. It's the best mon. Best boy. Best boy. You see that? That's solid stats. I'm gonna run some crazy berries. I'm gonna run Flyzy. I'm gonna run Fire NMZ, Poison NMZ, Fight NMZ. It's gonna be crazy. Jack is still not back. Damn. I can't like shudder over this for much longer. Screw that Garchomp. Screw that Scarfrox Garchomp. Oh, Jack's typing.
Oh, I'm back.
There
I'm
you
back.
go.
I'm back.
Yeah.
I could hear you. I could hear you the whole time though. Like but I just like you couldn't hear me. I don't know. Whatever. It
Alright.
sucks.
On
But
to the next one.
wait, before we go, we should just mention that you drops this week register
okay.
for bronze.
Yeah, there were some
Which-
other drops. But we're
Yeah, but we didn't get that far yet.
Okay.
Yeah, Bronzong covers like
Edge
pretty
Quake.
much.
It,
Yeah, it and Arceus Rock just really cover each other's weaknesses super well, and yeah, you had to give yourself an edge quake resist with that, so that's
yeah.
cool.
Alright. On to the next one.
Okay.
And we're back. Had some
Alright.
technical difficulties, blah blah blah. You don't care. Now,
Yeah, we made it though.
let's go, Jed.
We're here now. So this last week I just faced the luckiest Heatran of all time. But I I definitely should have made different plays, but like you know I can't help but be frustrated with that a little bit.
You played insanely well in the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, like I said the first time around before we just decided to cut that all and start over. It's one of those plays where it's like it's like Heatran versus Landorus matchups on the ladder, right? It's like you could click Earthquake or you could click U-turn, and I just felt like I had a no drawback play in clicking Earthquake since I was running Yashi on my Crook anyway. So if he switched into a ground immunity and like clicked HP Ice, I KO'd back with Stone Edge and didn't actually take that much damage. So I felt like I had no drawback play there. But yeah, I took a lot of burns from that Heatran. And I think we're disconnected again. No, we're not.
No, we're
Oh,
not.
you're just listening to me. Okay. I was worried. I didn't hear you saying anything. But yeah, Heal Bell on Audino was super awesome while I had it, and then it died. And I probably should have protected on that turn because I had a feeling that was like I had a feeling that was what's the name, Zoroark.
Well, you should have
Anyway,
known.
I should have known.
It was higher HP than the Heatran.
Right. Like I did know that it was Zoroark, but I didn't really expect all out pummeling. Like I clicked Wish that turn, and I should have protected and then wished. But I think if I protected, then I wouldn't have had the HP to wish a Focus Blast. So maybe not. I don't know. That was a tough play there at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, the other thing is I should have just run and I should have run just enough speed on Scizor to outspeed min speed Heatran.
Not
That was an
main speed
oversight on my part.
Heatran, just like no speed investment Heatran.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, because knockoff would, if you ran knockoff, it would have killed it from that range, and you had a chance to just clean sweep at the end. I think you cut out. Uh, yeah. Um, but like, that's not a mistake that I would really blame you for. It's kind of hard to get through that. I think what sucked was not getting hazards off the field. Because if you got hazards off the field, you could have switched into Crocodile a lot more with the free switches, the U-turns on the switches. You really just need to pressure the Heatran. You there?
I'm trying to be like I.
Yeah, on Jake's part, he really played it well. Late game, early game, I don't think he played well. You don't lose your Nidoqueen turn 1. Especially since that was really one of your only checks to Coco. Coco died unnecessarily later in the game, but, yeah. The Zoroark ring was good. Pretty much all his mons did their job. Besides Nidoqueen, but that was user error more than anything. Anything else, Dad?
Can you hear me? I don't
Yeah.
think you can still.
I can.
Oh, you can. Oh, good. It says connecting on the bottom of my screen, so I just assumed I wasn't there.
This is a
But
whole
okay.
ass production.
We are super professional. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, I just did not bring anything for Heatran. So like any time that he got it in for free, it was clicking a Lava Plume or a Toxic or an Earth Power, and like if I switched the wrong thing in, like he made a good Earth Power play. I don't remember what I had in at the time, but like he
Here, I'll
to
find it.
claim my Coco because I knew I lived the Lava Plume and burn didn't matter on Coco, so I figured it was a reasonably safe switch in. But you clicked Earth Power and just took out my Coco like that, and that was a really solid play.
You had
I think it
Audino
was.
in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and that was, I mean, that really didn't make a whole lot of difference for you which one you clicked, but I think you had clicked Lava Plume the time before that. So I was just like, well, maybe he does that again. But, yeah. Outside of turn one, I think you really played it super well.
Mm-hmm. Oops, that's on the wrong screen. Very professional. Number 5, Suva City Septiles. Boom. Alright. So we're gonna watch this replay again. But from a different point of view. My first thing is, what do you lose by clicking a fighting move on turn 1?
Or turn two, or turn three.
Like, he just spam. Was he banded? I don't know. What the hell?
Oh, right, he was not Mega. So I guess that's possible.
He got a crit,
Just-
which actually really mattered. It may have been a roll, but it's a favorable roll on Luna's side. He also missed Gunk Shot, which made up for it.
There was definitely that going both ways a little that game.
Yeah. Zygarde came in and it could have done. It dealt 40%. So, like, in my opinion, I don't think Ice Beam from Quagsire would have killed. Would it have?
I could killed what? I'm not watching
Zygarde.
the replay.
Zygarde.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
And honestly, with the way Ben was playing it, he was playing it super conservative. I don't think he would have. So like, I think he needs to play a little bit more aggressively, cause
Yeah, especially with the team that he's got.
yeah,
Well,
he has
I
a
guess-
hyper offense team, and he's playing it like he's rocking stall.
which he kind of. I don't know. His team is a weird one, and he also has an interesting
five
play
offensive
style.
Mons and then Quackside.
Right. But yeah, I mean he's always got he's got kind of a not traditional play style, but I mean it works out for him when he's on his game.
Yeah. Sorry to explain. I don't know. There's not a lot to say here.
Yeah, I mean, seeing as we're just like since there's only one game everybody's played and we've already covered the replays once, we're just kind of going back through and saying a little bit on the other side, but
Yeah.
we talked about both sides most of the time already.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I mean, Gator was a really good bring. He, brought it in safely, got a DD up, and that was that. It was played his win count right, and did what he needed to do.
All right. Number 4, I believe, is here. There we go. Ray,
Really cool.
what's up? You're actually up here. That's a surprise. Whoops, just sucked. I'm sorry. Come on. Like, I don't want to be mean, but come on.
I mean, like, another one of the people who made a trade this time around. So that's worth mentioning. He traded in his Tapu Bulu for a Skarmory.
Which I told him to do.
Yep. So that removes one of your ice weaknesses, ice weaknesses. Gives you not a resistance
And
but,
removes one of your grass types. I think he
Yes.
made another one actually. He may not have. We were talking, so I don't remember. No, he only
But yeah,
made that blue. He should drop that.
when you're
He should drop that stupid Torterra. What is that?
Yeah, so yeah, I mean Togedemaru was his only steel type, and that's does that really count as a steel type? So now he's got
It
Sky,
doesn't
so that's
even
cool.
count as a Pokemon.
But yeah, this is another one of those situations where he just, I mean, played his win con well, being Scarf plus F. Yeah, that thing is a monster. Like if you can just,
didn't even hit the field.
yeah, if you can just do the damage that you need, like there's not a lot of good ghost resists out there. Like that's why dark types are at such a premium in draft league, because how else do you switch into Scarf plus F on?
I'm
That's not
wondering if he
necessarily why,
didn't
but-
have rest, because he kind of just let his Suicune drop. Well, he was leftover, so he probably didn't. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
The only thing he probably should have done is hard swapped in his Bucephalon on an obvious Moonblast. But even then, that's risking your win con, so I don't know. That's it. And of course you cut out, so we can't really segue now. I'm just gonna blame Jack every time, even though it's obviously his internet. Yep.
Dang.
There we go. Hello.
Oh, there we go. I'm back. Okay.
Alright. Number 3. Who the hell's number 3?
That's the Basculins.
Oh, I have to look at me lose? Okay.
One more thing before we get into it. Again, we've got a trade. So he traded in his Weezing for a Cryogonal,
Good trade.
which oh, or wait, no, that's backwards. He traded in his Cryogonal for a Weezing.
Same thing, good trade. It doesn't
Weezing-
matter.
Weezing
they're
is
tier
a-
fives.
Weezing is a really good tier 5. Like it's
I mean, so is Cryogonal.
gets yeah, actually that's they both kind of fulfill the same role.
Oh, really?
But you add they're a defensive wall.
Yeah, but one's
you-
a spinner and one's toxic spike setter.
Right. You flip your spin for your T spikes, but you've already got a spinner in Kamala, and yeah. So that's That's not a bad thing. So
Run
you
four
get rid of
spinners
your.
in one game. Do it.
So you get rid of that for T spikes and Wisp. Like Will-O-Wisp on a physical wall is super nice.
Yeah. Just don't die to psychic.
True.
Alright. Here we go. Yeah, one thing I can say, check your EVs, bruh. Don't miss it. Like, check your EVs every time before you play, so you have the right EVs. Damn it, my Mario Kart board died.
Was he missing EVs somewhere? or what?
He didn't put speed EVs in. So he didn't outspeed Tornteed.
With
Excelgor.
Excelgor. Oh, right. Yeah, he said that. Okay.
When he was planning to nuke the shit. He did play really well around Seismitoad. He killed Salamence before he could do anything, which I'm so mad. But I had to sack it, I think. Yeah. I had to make it not +1 attack. And, yeah. I don't... Later in the game, here, I'll skip to it. I don't know why he let me claim Magearna for free.
I guess if it was kind of done doing its job, but...
Because
Yeah,
the turn happened. Wait, is that how it happened? I don't fucking remember. The turn happened. He focus pressed on my Persian, but I parting shotted into Seismitoad, and then he volt switched in my Seismitoad's face.
Oh, right. Yeah, that was a...
Maybe he was
That's an
expecting a
interesting play.
switch, but I don't know.
Yeah, because it's not like... Yeah, because it's not like Magearna... Seismitoad is actually one of the few things that Magearna doesn't really have a good move to hit. Like, Ice Beam is neutral. Like, it doesn't have a grass move. So, I don't know, that's kind of your check to it, so I don't know why he expected a switch there. Especially since you have EQ.
Yeah, I don't know. And then he kind of won because of the Para. I mean, I did actually play around the Garchomp pretty well. Until I just actually couldn't. Because I knew it was Scarf, so I knew it would click Earthquake on my Arceus, so I hard swapped into Torn, and then doubled back into Arceus on the Zap.
Which was a good play.
And then I got parried and lost the game.
Yeah. I mean, playing around with Discharge is going to happen. Just like Lava Plume. Rip.
No, it wasn't Discharge, it was Thunder Wave.
Oh. Well, that's 90% to hit. That's not even...
Yeah, but like, the one turn I got paralyzed. Actually, no, the 2 turns I got paralyzed were huge. I would have killed Garchomp. And where is it? And I couldn't, and I would have hit like an Ice Beam or an Earth Power. Or, actually, no, all my moves did the same amount of damage to, Gallade, so it didn't matter. So I would have got extra damage on Gallade, and I would have killed Garchomp. So, I mean, it's fine. I still would have lost the game. I just would have had better differential, and it would have looked better.
Yeah. Well,
on to number
Salty.
2.
played well. Whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Number 2 is...
Yeah, this was the game where Kieran
Toronto.
White went off. Pretty sure, didn't I get like 4 kills in this game? There's one.
Let me look at the MVP race. Yeah,
Alright.
Kieran White, 4 kills, 0 deaths.
Jesus Christ.
Tied with for Alligator at the top. Yeah, good times.
There's not much to say. Like, he encountered a player who did not bring a Kieran White check.
Yeah, I mean,
You have to bring
There's-
a Kieran White check.
there's no way to play this that makes you look better than you did. Like you, like you clicked buttons when you needed to click buttons, and there was no reason not to just click buttons. So here we are.
Yeah. I don't even want to watch this replay. It's so depressing. Yeah. I'm
So
moving
honestly,
on.
honestly, the difference the difference between Toronto and Florida at this point is just like both of you did exactly what you were supposed to do, but Florida just kind of started off higher in the preseason, so his team
And they have a better
looked a little
roster.
better. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Like they look better on paper, so now it just kind of comes down to the head to head, and we'll see
Yeah, and like in 10
how that
minutes,
goes.
I'm gonna beat Toronto, so it doesn't matter.
Big talk, big talk. Okay, let's see it.
Bro, my
Um,
prep's fire. Y'all will see the team builder on probably Thursday, maybe Wednesday. I don't know. I'll upload it when I upload it. You'll probably
Yeah.
see this Monday or Tuesday. It depends if I want to edit or not.
But yeah, so top team Florida. Um, I feel pretty justified because I put them at number one preseason and Ryan didn't. So ha. Um, and
I put them at number 2.
I'm pretty sure you put them at 3, didn't you?
No, I
Underneath
put them,
both of
wait,
us.
did I? I don't remember. I honestly don't care. If I put you in the top 3, I think you had a pretty damn good draft.
Yeah, yeah, you had them, but that's okay. So yeah, like I said, you just did what you had to do. Diancie, Rachi, Marchetto, Kieran Black. It's a fucking scary team. And yeah, you just used it the way you needed to take care of a team
Okay,
that
what's
wasn't
crazy
really ready
is
for
that
it.
Sharpedo got 0 defense drops on the freaking Ilota. He clicked crunch like 8 times.
Honestly, Melodic, like the way you beat Melodic is with hacks anyway, and just they didn't get the hacks versus you.
Real savages run leftovers on my low deck. They don't need the flame orb. Yeah. He just thoroughly outplayed his opponent in every aspect.
Yeah.
Like, I
And,
feel this is more impressive than Toronto's win, because Toronto, they just didn't bring a check. Here he thoroughly outplayed.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. It was a
Like,
really good game.
Toronto still outplayed them, and outplayed them by a lot, but this is, like, thoroughly outplayed.
There weren't a lot of plays that needed to be made.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's pretty much that then, huh?
Mm-hmm. Here are the standings if you want to look at them. Top 6 make it to playoffs? I don't even remember what playoffs are.
But I'm pretty sure that's right.
Okay. So, here's your playoff standings. Me and Jack will not be in playoffs if the season ended today. But
That's okay. We're 1 weekend.
Yeah.
All right.
Jack's gonna miss playoffs anyways.
I'm not. I don't think I've actually ever missed playoffs.
No,
Like,
you
legit.
haven't. The only time I missed playoffs is because I gave away my spot.
I mean like in general, like in league play at all.
Oh yeah, I've definitely missed playoffs, but that's mostly because I suck at drafting sometimes.
I've never won a championship because I choke in the playoffs, but
Yeah, have you ever even won a playoff game?
yeah, I beat what's his name the first year. Was it Killy? Or first season, I mean.
I don't know.
What, I don't remember who that
You
was.
guys
I
want
just
some
I
inside?
actually
You guys want some inside stuff? This is a horrible idea.
I want some inside stuff. What kind of inside stuff are we talking about?
We're talking
you
about
talking
the
about
season
me?
1 doc.
Oh,
This is a horrible doc. And that's no offense to anyone. This doc
Yeah.
was made in like an hour.
yeah, I won my first playoff game
Yeah.
against Philly.
You won 5-0. Let's watch this replay. This is
Yo,
getting
for
off
real,
track.
this is a fire replay. This didn't work.
Yum yum yum.
Are you actually showing this on the video?
Yeah. Because I actually need to
Hold on,
see
let
it
me-
to believe it. Why did you... Okay, you straight up revealed your Garchomp spread. Mid-battle. When it was still alive.
Oh, because it was practically dead at that point anyway.
You
Like,
still
it did
don't
what it
reveal
needed to do.
anything unnecessarily. That's just dumb.
It did what it needed to do. It lifted an HP ice and took care of
Damn,
Mihalago.
that freeze dry savage.
Yo, for real. I told you that Glalie put in so much work.
It ice sharded this cloister too. Yeah. Then it ate a thunder. Then it boomed in Calvangel's face. And it oh, damn. Did this guy Oh, he calm-minded. And then you got a max roll. No?
I'm a couple turns behind you. Hold on a sec.
I'm very confused as to what happens versus this Latias.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, the roll was just a little bit iffy, and I finally got it right.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna finally end this video. So extended my battle. But see, I don't know.
I'm glad I was able to fit a little bit of replay flexing in here.
You want to see some actual replay flexing? Jack lost the next round.
Yeah. Was that to Ben? I think it was to Ben. Yeah.
He was undefeated to that point. Actually, no. I think he lost one.
No, because I beat him in the regular season, but then he beat me in playoffs.
Yeah, which is the one that matters. Hey, but you can say you're one of 2 people who actually beat him. Freaking Darkrai won. Screw that. Alright, I'm gonna finally end this one. Thank you all for watching. This has been a production and a half. I will see you guys next time. Peace out. Say bye, Jag. Oh, he actually died. Never mind. Bye.